Why? No, just no. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Isa, and today's video is us reacting to dissociative identity disorder related memes while sharing some facts and stories about these memes with you guys. The last DID meme reaction video has been a while ago, but it was mainly because we aren't feeling well at all. So talking about memes was pretty hard for us. I feel a bit better right now. That's why I thought I recorded, because I also found some memes I'd like to share. So let's get started. Normal brain. Upgrade. Group of alters to deal with stress and trauma. Go back. Did you say more alters? I said, go back. So before I start talking about this meme, I kind of want to criticize it a bit, because I know it's probably not what this meme wants to say, but I want you to know that having DID or developing DID or OSDD, which is otherwise specified dissociative disorder, is not a choice. It's not like you press a button and here you go, you have it, or you are like, okay, I can't deal with all of this, so let's just develop some alters. That's not how it works. Just like any mental illness or physical illness or disability is not something you choose to have. So we I'm sorry. I think I can't talk more about this meme. It's like my 10th time recording it and I just keep dissociating. Write down in the comments if you have anything you want to say about this meme, or if you have any stories or facts you like to share. So let us know, and let's go on with another one. DID is a made-up disorder people use for attention. Hearing voices. Unexplained purchases, notes, texts to friends. Amnesia. Strangers claiming to know you. Destroyed relationships. And lastly, childhood trauma. So first of all, DID is not a made-up disorder. DID is a thing. DID is pretty common. DID is acknowledged in the ICD. DID is a disorder that is designed to be hidden. So it's disorder that is invisible, not only for the people around you, but usually also from yourself. So the person that suffers from DID, or one alter that suffers from DID, may not even know they have alters. They can go years without knowing why they have amnesia, or why they find themselves in different places, why they have different notes, why they have strangers talking to them. They may notice that there's clearly something wrong, but they may not be able to find and point out why. Not only because it is also a disorder that is hard to diagnose, but also because not a lot of people know about this disorder, and that's pretty sad, because there's a lot to learn about this disorder, and there's a lot of misconception and stigma that surrounds this disorder. And that's why it's important to share our stories, our experience, and our knowledge about it. So, like in this meme, we sadly made some experiences with specialists that claim to know everything, and specialists that are very ignorant very uneducated and that say that DID is not existing, that it's something we made up in our head just to find an explanation of why we have autism. So we made a lot of strange and traumatizing experiences with specialists, and that's just because we had a lot of symptoms, a lot of things that were unexplainable, things that we did not notice as being something that is linked to our problems. Like, we were used to easily forgetting things or having to make 1,000 lists just to remember that we have to do a specific type of homework, or where we have to go and what we have to do during the day. It was normal to us. Then you go to a specialist and you may have heard about DID and you did some research about it and you felt understood because of all the things you go through that sound very familiar to you, and you're like, yes, I hear voices, I have amnesia. You have all of these symptoms, and then you go to someone and are like, hey, sorry, I wanted to talk about DID. There are a lot of things that go on with me that sound very, seem to be very common with this disorder. And then you list a lot of things and then they look at you and they're like, nope, DID is not existing. What are you talking about? You just make this up. You just want attention. You just have depression. You just have autism. You just have nothing. It's just your imagination. And you're just like, thank you for this good experience. I'm forever traumatized and I never ever want to go to a specialist again because it really ruined my self-esteem, my whole hope, and I have very bad anxiety. I may have a new alter because of all the things that happened, not only with one therapist or specialist, but also with the next 5 you go through. Great, I'm very sorry, but this is just something that's very much annoying me. And with very much, I mean totally. Now to the next one, which is pretty similar. You don't look like your system. Oh, sorry, let me just forms into 10 people or 5 people or 20 people, 50 people, or whatever number of alters you have in one body and just transform yourself into 1,000 people at once. This is not how DID works, because all of your alters are trapped in one body, and if you know it or not, you're not able in our current time and age to transform your body into a different appearance. Just so you know. Okay, hey guys, I'm sorry. I come back. Jesus. Okay, sorry, I just kind of wanted to take over for a bit. So, as you know, there is no, like, next to dissociative identity disorder, there's not like a picture of this is how you have to look like. You have to have black hair, 5 different colored eyes, like your eye is sectioned in 5 parts. You have to have a tattoo here that screams DID or OSDD, and you have to have black lips, like purple skin tone and everything like this. This is how you have to look like if you are a system. Everyone else is fake. Like, we are fake. Everyone who has the ID is fake because we all don't look like that. Like, hello? You stupid? Like, what the heck? There is no look to the ID. You can't tell. Like, you don't look around the streets and are like, oh, you have depression and you have the ID and you have this and this. Is there a clear look on how someone looks like with any disorder? If you have an eating disorder, you don't always have to be thin. If you have depression, you don't have to look sad. Like, it's totally screamy. I scream in my mind, like, why? Just why? Why though? Why? Anyone, tell me in the comments, why? Why does anyone think there's a specific look on how you have to look, how you have to act, what you have to do if you have this disorder? Why? No, just no. Okay? Just no. You don't, there's no, sorry. I just had to get that out. Drew things. If I'm annoyed, I have to get that out. I always have to tell what I think about. I'm very straightforward. I tend to be, so you will never hear something else but the truth out of my mouth. And that's what I think. It's stupid. People, hang in there. You will be okay. You, being a completely destroyed piece of fabric hanging onto the edge of your strings. Like, there are two things I want to tell you. There are times where you have been going through so much that it's so hard to hold on. There are times where you can't imagine that it would ever get better because either you are at an all-time low, maybe you haven't seen anything good in your life till that point, and you kind of just don't see a reason to hold on, or you don't even have the strength to hold on. But I want you to know that the people are right. Hang in there. You will be okay. It may take a long time. A very long time. But you will be okay. You will get the happiness you deserve. You will get the love you deserve. And you will get the life you deserve to live. Hang in there. Keep holding on. Keep fighting. You can do it. Keep distracting yourself. Take a break from holding on if you need to. Take a short break and don't focus on getting better in this break. Just focus on getting through. Focus on getting from minute to minute, from hour to hour, from day to day. It takes a lot of holding on, a lot of distraction, a lot of fighting, a lot of crying, a lot of taking steps back, falling down, and feeling like you were never getting out of there, but you will. We aren't out of that time yet, and I don't think we will be within the next year. I would hope that we would be, but I know that there are a lot of problems we have to work through, that there are a lot of things we have to learn to live with. We have to learn to adapt on being a system. We have to learn to get better with our communication within the altars, learning to accept this diagnosis. There's just a lot. Me making small positive changes in my life and working to improve my mental illness, leading a long, happy life. Just like in this meme, you have to make small improvements, whether it's making a diary or a bullet journal where you write down your feelings, where you get them out if you don't have someone to talk to. Get them out in some kind of way. Write them down, draw, craft something, dance, sing, whatever. Just get them out of yourself. Get these feelings out. Write down your thoughts. Write down what you want to achieve, even if it's just getting through the day, even if it's just being able to cook a meal, being able to take a shower. Make small improvements, and all of these small improvements will build a tower. Someday they will build themselves into something that will make you be able to live a life you are okay living. Be proud of the single little pieces you are able to achieve. It doesn't matter that they may be easy for others. They are hard to do for yourself. They are a challenge for you. And if they are a challenge for you, you deserve to be proud of them in the end. You deserve to be happy about the little things you are able to change. Make sure to remember that you deserve all these things. You deserve to be happy, to be loved, and have an okay life. I love you.